much of known and written history, women have had subordinate roles.
One of the large forces in the last century for global growth has been the rise of women.
How do we create a vision that people will see the value of this need to change?
Globally, 96% of the health gap has been closed, 93% of the education gap, 60% of the economic participation gap, and only about 19% of the political gap. The World Economic Forum has helped drive the conversation, not just looking at the rights of one half of the population. This is an underuse of one half of the world's human capital.
As more and more companies and countries pay attention to talent, the issue of gender parity becomes more and more important.
Is it going to help the bottom line? Because it's very much related to competitiveness.
Companies that have more diversity in their organizations have a higher return. They're more profitable.
In 2006, we launched the Global Gender Gap Report to measure how our country's ranking in terms of closing the gender gap.
50% of graduates are women, 30% of managers are women, 10 to 15% of leaders are women. And that's very problematic. Organizations that are capable of increasing those ratios are basically tapping into this incredible human capital.
We are now living in the new age of technology with hundreds of all-talk and no-transformation platforms. We are living in this new age of technology, and yet the power to transform gender equality is not at our fingertips.
We are making progress, but very slowly. Still, where we stand today is not enough.
People are always dazzled by the crisis right in front of their eyes. For example, financial crisis, for example, economic challenges, for example, poverty issue. All of these issues actually has its own link to women's empowerment, to gender equality.
There's plenty of research now that shows that you cannot underutilize 50% of your talent.
We train them, we don't utilize them. Why so slow? How can we get better progress on these numbers? What's stuck? The higher up you go, the thinner the numbers get. It went forward 0.5 percentage point per year. The bad news is in the slow progress.
We say enough. The time for change is now. Welcome to the Female Leadership Organization, or FLO for short. Finally, an answer to positive female equality change. We have taken the best practices from around the world to improve female equality, and now we will bring this knowledge right to your fingertips. We have created this extraordinarily beautiful and amazing FLO platform just for you. Let us show you just a few of our features on this beautifully crafted platform. In our Skill Up section, you can RSVP to a coaching session and then use our online webinar software to interact live with our certified coaches where you improve, grow, and develop yourself even more as a leader of note. We also have mentoring. You can either ask a question to our panel of experts, or you can sign up as a protege to our FLO mentors for a one-on-one mentoring. We choose only the best of the best, so you're in great leadership hands. Join world-renowned classes in our hard skills area, where you will increase the knowledge base of your choice. There are hundreds of courses to choose from. Or choose from over 350 soft skills courses where you can improve your emotional and leadership intelligence with world-class programs. With our FLO leadership rating system, you will even get instant leadership ratings from FLO leaders who can rate your comments and posts with feedback. View our FLO with Leaders interviews, where you can ask leaders the questions of your choice. Read articles from around the world, and in the language of your choice. Yes, FLO is simply amazing, but wait, there is more. You can interact with FLO members from around the world, no matter what language they speak. Join a book club and discuss every chapter with FLO leaders. The author of the book will respond to comments as well. And let's join together at our FLO Success Summits each year. Arrange a meeting at your local restaurant and meet your fellow FLO leaders there. And with all these invaluable skills you will gain, apply for a better position in our job board section. And soon, before you realize what has happened, you will have the confidence, experience, and knowledge to apply for board positions. Yes, ladies, there are just too many features to mention in this short introduction. More features like your very own private diary, your personal goal setting, fitness expert exercises and advice, assessments, clothing line discounts, and still much, much more. Well, you even become an instant philanthropist when you join FLO. Yes, you have heard right, ladies. When you become an FLO member, you instantly become a part of our very own FLO Angels charity. We will build sustainable aquaponics farms in the country and region of your choice. What is aquaponics, you ask? Well, let's explain this briefly. Fish feed and produce ammonia. Beneficial bacteria convert ammonia to nitrates. Plants absorb the nutrients and clean the water. We now have lovely and succulent food available continuously. Enlarge this aquaponics system, and you can literally feed hundreds of people at a time daily. This lovely and succulent food is now ready to eat and goes to the FLO Soup Kitchen. The people in need can now come to the FLO Soup Kitchen daily and get their fresh and healthy food all year round, thanks to you, our FLO leaders. So, our FLO Big Audacious goal is to increase female leadership to 40% by the year 2020. What is yours?
The Female Leadership Organization. The world is in your hands.
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 The Female Leadership Organization. The world is in your hands.
What are you waiting for? Sign up. Sign up now. The Female Leadership Organization. The world is in your hands.